All right, it's pick of the month for September 2024. What's up? What's going on? Hide and read. Like I said, I got our pick of the month for September 2024, and that is Sackett's Land by Louis L'Amour, the first book in the Sackett series. This one was awesome. I'm not going to really review it. I'm going to save that for another time. I'm going to review, I think I'm going to review the first four books in the Sackett series all at once just to catch everybody up. They all happen kind of concurrently, and uh, it's like a similar enough story that I think that makes the most sense. So, just talk a little bit about the experience of reading the book rather than the review. And yeah, Louis L'Amour has very quickly become one of my favorite authors. Um, he his books haven't made the read of the month. Um, yeah, for whatever reason so far, but yeah, definitely I enjoy every single book that I've read so far by Louis L'Amour. I read at least two or three of them a month since I started reading him, and yeah, Sackett's Land was awesome. Maybe not not my favorite Louis L'Amour, I don't think, but definitely up there, and I think maybe the most surprising. And I've already read a bunch of his books, but I was very pleasantly surprised with this one. I thought that we were getting into like a Western, maybe even just frontier kind of adventure story, but it's a lot more than that. This this book is filled with all, I mean, Louis L'Amour does this in all of his books, but just all different kinds of story elements. We have buried treasures. We have like prehistory and history. We have like Roman legions and all, just it's really endless. Pirates. There's aristocracy. There's fencing. There's um, there's like um, it's just all over the place. There's like Arab medicine, and it's amazing how much that he managed to just pack into one single story. There's fights with Native American tribes. There's mutinies aboard ships. There's like Dutch trading. There's just it's endless. It's endless. There's forts. There's like a kind of like a survival, um, yeah, survival in a new land kind of deal going on. It's a lot of seafaring. I wasn't expecting so much the story to take place on sea, and to be honest, this book is not that long. Let me see. This copy here is just like right over 160 pages, and yeah, there's coins, there's artifacts. Shakespeare somehow gets involved. There's a clown. Like I just it's just insane. It's insane how much gets packed into just one single story. And yeah, I don't know how he does it, but Sackett's Land, definitely, if you are curious about reading Louis L'Amour but you don't like cowboys or western stories, maybe check out Sackett's Land. You don't have to read this whole series to enjoy this one book. Um, yeah, it more or less wraps up at the end. If you really wanted to, you could read the first two in the series as one book, but you don't even have to. Sackett's Land could stand alone as the first book in the series. And yeah, he did it again. He did it again. I'm very impressed. One of the really cool things about reading Louis L'Amour is that he he talks about what he knows. Like if you've experienced some of the things that he's talking about, you'll be like, oh, he was there. You know he was there. You know that he's been in fist fights. If you've been in fist fights, you'll be like, oh, this is one of our guys. If you ever slept outside, you'll oh wow, this is one of our guys. If you rode a horse before, you'll be like, okay, Louis L'Amour has ridden a horse. This isn't just, um, like this isn't an armchair adventurer, just sitting at his desk and typing away. I haven't read his biography. I have it here somewhere, but um, I haven't read it yet, so I don't really know his personal story. But it's clear to me that he knows what he's talking about when almost all the topics that I have experience in. I know that for sure that he's done this stuff, and everything is very well researched as well. Like um, yeah, it's honestly it's kind of mind blowing, and probably the most standout thing with Louis L'Amour is how much he's able to fit inside of one story. Like you'll get mystery, you'll get like a murder mystery, you'll get just all types of stuff all at once, and uh, sometimes that's actually his flaw. To be honest, is that he has just too much going on. But I don't think that's the case in Sackett's Land at all. Just from beginning to end, this is one of those books that you are fully invested in. There's not really a moment when yeah, you're like, oh, when is this going to be over, or you're looking forward to some other book that you want to read. You're with Barnabas Sackett the whole time. um yeah, the whole ride, I was completely invested, and that's what makes this my read of the month for September 2024. So until next time, find somewhere to hide, find something to read. Peace.